I did some skincare, so my skin is looking pretty juicy right now. At least I hope so on camera. I have a couple of errands that I need to run today. I need to go get some cinnamon for the candy yams because I still don't have cinnamon. And then I need to get some drawer organizers for like my cooking utensils and spoons and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go run to, I think it's a Walmart up here close to me. And I also need to get some laundry supplies. Um, so yeah, so my goal for today is one, do my hair. Like get it nice, cute, slayed, all that jazz, and or save all of my clothes. In fact, I think I may wait to do my hair tomorrow so that it's like as fresh as possible. And then today I'll focus on saving my clothes and getting some clothes like put to the side to donate, get rid of, because I have a lot of clothes. I'm sorry. I have a new skincare routine and it is like my skin has never looked this hydrated and juicy before. It looks real good. But that's my goal for today. Try to keep myself busy and cook because I also want to write. So I'm also going to find some time to write because I need to finish my Christmas novella and I need to finish the book cover for that Christmas novella. So those are the 4 things that I want to do within the next couple of days. So let's go get some coffee. Let's go to Walmart and let's just get this day started because the world keeps moving even if we wanted to stop. I am back at home from getting what I needed from the store. I still can't find any like drawer organizers that I think would fit, so I may just have to get some acrylic trays from somewhere. Maybe order them off of Amazon, but I am just feeling an overwhelming amount of energy to just like document my life, the good, the bad, the ugly, the in between. And one thing that I know I have an overabundance of is journals. I love a good journal. The prettier, the more aesthetic, the better. So recently, after I released my last book, Lily in the Valley, I was like, I need to upgrade my pen to make this journaling process feel fun, feel like an experience. So I went to my local stationery store and I got this, I think it's Twisby. It is a Twisby fountain pen and it's absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if you can see the ink in here, but there's like holographic shimmer in there. Excuse my nails, work in progress. I'm gonna stop looking crusty eventually. But I got this pen to entice me to journal more. And so I'm just gonna use all of these excessive journals that I have to be like little diary entries to myself, you know, like the Double Deck Diaries. I'm sorry for being corny, but that's what I'm gonna do. So I have a couple of minutes. I'm gonna set a timer and I'm just gonna write, like just write, whatever comes to my head. And I'm just gonna do this for, let's start with 5 minutes. We'll start with 5 minutes and then we'll work our way up. So I have my timer. I have my music going in the background. I have some sheets washing so I can put them on my bed. I have a nice little candle. It's a sweet orange and agave candle from Bath and Body Works. And I'm just gonna write. And I'm gonna let the camera keep recording and do like a time lapse. Let me actually move it back so y'all can see like the full spread and layout and stuff like that. Okay, so we're starting. Okay, so I'm done with that. I only had one small ink blot smudge, but something I really love about this particular ink is the sparkle and shimmer in it, and it's pink because pink is my favorite color. And god damn it, I'm about to get my pink back, my little spark back, my little frou-frou-ness, lover girl-ness energy, all of that. I'm getting it back. I'm taking it back. I'm harnessing my energy back because I fucking deserve it. I deserve it. So I love cooking. So let's do the full shebang with the semi-homemade Thanksgiving. So the first thing I'm gonna do is my turkey that I got from HEB. Shout out to HEB. And it tells me the directions. So I already have my oven preheated, but it's actually a little bit too high. I need to turn it down a little bit. So this is going to cook for about 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours. And all I have to do is take off the lid. And as you can see, this bird is stuffed. I'm gonna try to lower my head. Can you see that? She is stuffed and seasoned to perfection. There's also some Cajun butter on the inside. And then I also got this Tony Satcher's injectable butter. I got this just in case, but I actually don't think I'm going to use it. Normally when I do my turkeys from scratch, I will use this, but I'm just gonna save this for when I get like a whole chicken to cook, because that's how real of a cook I am. I cook whole chickens. Garlic, Creole seasoning blend. I'm gonna go ahead and turn my little Dutch oven on right here. And then I have the greens that I'm going to use. And when I was at Walmart, I found some turkey necks. I try to stay away from a lot of pork. I think the closest I get to pork would be like ribs on occasion, and then like bacon on occasion. I get a little hot. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to saute the Creole seasoning mix, and I'm not gonna use all of this. I'm gonna use like half, because the other half is gonna be for my cornbread dressing. And then I'm also going to add in a little bit of garlic. And then I'm gonna put, I'm just gonna use all of these turkey necks because I don't see myself using or needing turkey necks for anything else anytime soon. And then kind of let that boil a little bit, and then add the greens bag by bag, and just let them cook low and slow for a couple of hours. I need to pack up some of these boxes so it doesn't become too cluttered, because once it gets too cluttered, then I get stuck in a spot. So I'll come back whenever I have the green process starting. I'm just waiting on the oven the stove to heat up, the pot to heat up, so I can do that. 6 cups of water, and I'm just gonna leave that off to the side in case I need to add some more. And then we're gonna add in the greens. And like I said, I'm just gonna add a bunch at a time. Now this is something I will continue to eat anytime. Like I can just make a pot of greens and some cornbread and rice, and that'd be that. There's this dish called a green gumbo or a greens gumbo that very famous chef in New Orleans, Leah Chase, made popular at her family's restaurant, Dookie Chase's. I'll probably end up doing like my modified version of that at some point in December, because you need the greens. You need the greens for all the magnesium and health benefits. especially right now with the times being changed and just like really needing that extra dose of magnesium and stuff like that to make it possible for you to not get, the seasonal depression. My face looks so bad. My like lips are breaking out from something. I don't know what it is. It's probably stress, like literally attacking my immune system. It's why I just can't seem to get rid of any of these. I don't know if you can see it that well, but like eczema patches that I have all over my arms and my legs, my shins especially. And I feel like the stress that I've just been under for the past couple of months is like, it's weighing on me. Sometimes you just need a deep breath. But I'm gonna let that go and continue adding leaves to it over and over again. Let me close my bathroom. As you can see, I'm still procrastinating saving clothes because it's just not high on my priority list. I think I'm gonna go find a pencil so I can resketch the book cover for my Christmas novella that I need to start promoting. I suck at promoting things. I'm just not mentally in a space where I can do promoting. I can create, but I can't promote right now. So I'm gonna go look through all of this stuff to see if I can find a pencil so that I can start sketching that. And I'm just gonna sit here at my bar and sketch it. I got me a new sketchbook because it just was pretty. And I'm gonna work on that because that's what I have on my mind to do. And I guess I'll just take y'all along with me. Okay, so here are all of the supplies I use when I'm getting ready to make the book cover. So first and foremost, it all starts with the sketchbook. This is my first fancy sketchbook, I guess you could say. I normally just find some sketchbook from like Walmart and I use that. But it starts with a sketchbook, and then I have some sketch pencils, and it's different like graphite sizes that I'll use, and it comes with a sharpener and like a blending tool and all of that. And then if I get really fancy, I'll start using color pencils to color it in. And then I also have my little paintbrush set right here. As you can see, she is very used. She is very used, my paintbrush set. I don't know if I'll get to the painting today. I at least want to get the line art done. And then I also have my gouache paint set by Hemi. And I'm almost positive that this is more on the dry side, so I'm gonna have to find like a spray bottle for the paints. But as you can see, here's the paint set. I used a lot of these colors here, these like orangey, browny, yellowy colors when I worked on the Lily in the Valley book cover. I'm gonna have to show y'all those one day. And then when I redid the Loved by You, I used a lot of these colors here with a mix of some of these outside. But like Loved by You was a lot of these like purpley pinks and golds. Lily in the Valley was a lot of orange and reds and browns and golds. This Christmas novella, I'm probably going to be sticking to like a color palette here with like touches of gold and like the creams up here because it's Christmas, it's holiday, it's festive. But the first thing that I have to do is find some picture inspo, and I'm really just using like those houses in River Oaks for what I plan to do. And what I like about this sketchbook is that it pretty much has, like for the novellas, I just do the front cover or I'm just going to do the front cover. And so it's kind of in the shape of what I would need for the book. And so once I get it down on paper, then I scan it and digitize it on Procreate. So that's what I'm about to do now. I need to find my phone. And so, like I said, this novella is a Christmas set novella, which means I have a lot of inspo that I'm able to like drive around and see right now, including River Oaks. But first I'm gonna go to Pinterest and see if I can find some cute. And so I'm looking for like a house that I feel like Kelly's parents would live in at this point in the year. And then I'm gonna have to find like landscape inspo. But the wonderful thing is I tend to do pretty decent with landscapes. And it's like I really want to do one of these trees. Like they have these big magnolia trees with like lights streaming down from them, like raining down. Something like this is what I'm thinking about doing. I'm gonna save this picture to my phone. And then I'm also gonna see if I can find similar ones, because the house can't look too modern because this is taking place in the mid 2000s. So I need an older-ish home. Like this one could also work. And then I'm actually talking to this girl Brandy, who she's the owner of Shop Out of Print, and she's the owner of Shop Out of Print, a bookish merch company, and she has a Christmas box coming out. We were talking on the phone last night, and she gave me, like, she was showing me some of the products that I could use for this Christmas novella that's going to be a part of the brand. And I had like a huge idea come to my head. And so now I'm redesigning my book cover. Do whatever that it takes. I posted on Threads. Let me show y'all the post. How do people feel about the accidental pregnancy trope? And I'm really hoping I'm not giving spoilers away. Because there's a book that I want to write that I really want an accidental pregnancy. And I thought I hated that trope, but I actually really like it. So I just wanted to see how other people felt. So I'm going to respond to these really, really fast. Okay, so I'm going to take this picture out and start drawing. I wish I had a ruler, but I don't. And since I have the space, I'm gonna see if I can do like a time lapse of this, so y'all can see like what really goes on behind the scenes. Get on this tequila, anything goes. Got 100 in my hose, pocket for the bone. I'm heavy motion. I'm getting so sick. But I really like this one. I think I'm going to use this one for the landscaping, but I think the actual house will be more like this because I feel like for the time purposes, it'll be the best depiction. And I kind of need the house like centered. Really wish I had a... You can see I've already started tasting it. It is so good. HEB just does it for me every single time. And then here are, let me get an oven mitt. Here are my greens. That's the greens action happening. And then I also have my candy M's going in the oven and a cornbread for my rice dressing. I'm gonna eat so good, so good. And don't forget I got my sweet potato pie in the fridge. here is the status of my book cover draft. Here's what I have so far. It's a nice little mock-up. I did mess up at the bottom because my gouache paint, I didn't have it thin enough to where I needed it to. But you can kind of see the details that I plan on keeping. Perhaps by the time this video comes out, I will have already done the cover release, and so I'll just add the cover release to the video. But that is my book cover process, and I've had a really enjoyable time with this one. And so this is just going to end up being my sketchbook for all of my possible book covers. There's a little piece that's still in the process of drying, so I'm just going to leave it open for now. And then I'm just going to clean up all my mess because I have like all of my paint and stuff still all over the place.